20 years old, and I'm from Saudi Arabia.
Never felt better than when I'm on my way out.
So during my study for the English as a second language, it wasn't hard, but as I started the first semester in college, I had a lot of struggle because of the vocabulary and stuff. Because usually we are a big family, so we are connected to each other. I don't know about American society. I didn't see any families here, and the food is totally different, and the behavior, because we, like in university and schools, we have separate for girls and boys, so it was kind of weird for me here when I started, even in the English language center, not center, the classes. I had a hard time to get used to talking to them.
My name is Scott Lee, and I'm a freshman at SLU. I'm currently studying neuroscience on the pre-med track so that I can be a doctor later on. It was quite difficult. I know in kindergarten it was really challenging simply because I spoke Korean at home. When I got to school, everyone was speaking this gibberish known as English. It was pretty challenging for a while, trying to learn the language yet trying to learn the material presented in English at school. But over time, I was able to learn and practice to the point where I am today. SLU is a pretty good environment for me to thrive academically, and I've been able to meet a lot of people who've helped me grow as a person as well. Yeah, I try to attend events from various organizations such as AAA, KSA, ASA. There's some variation of Blank Student Association. For example, Asian Student Association, African Student Association, and so on. I find it's a really fulfilling experience to attend all those events.
Right, so my name is Dora Arvitai and I come from Hungary. And I was awarded to the Hungarian Ministry Educational Partnership last year. And this scholarship offers a scholarship for 3 different schools. It is either SLU, WashU or Webster. And when I was browsing through these schools, something caught my attention. And when I read SLU is all about educating the whole person, I was like, that's it, that is where I want to come. So this is how I ended up. I never really had issues with language because I lived in the UK before for about a year. And I always loved English and I've been educated in English language since childhood, so I never really had an issue with that. Of course it took some time to get used to the accent, but it was pretty easy. So I'm the kind of person who is not associated with any of the groups, but I show up every time, everywhere. So you will see me whatever event is going on. So I came to the TEDx conference, then I go to international meetups, I also show up at Green Vulcan events. I always have some attachment to the Didactic Association of SLU, so yeah, I try to be as many events as possible. I definitely have plans to stay here in the US, and actually I have the opportunity to have a 12-month optional practice training after I graduate in May. So I'm definitely looking forward to that. Okay, so I would mention maybe 3 main differences. The first one I observed when I went to Schnucks for the first time on my first week, and a guy just walked up to me and asked me, "Oh hey pretty girl, I would like to buy some food that is good for my heart because I just had my heart surgery last week." I was like, oh, whoa, wait a second, what is going on? And then I realized that people are just genuinely kind here and very open, and they just come to you and say hi anytime. So now if I walk to Schnucks, I just say, hey, how are you? And that's totally fine. That was something really interesting. And another thing I would mention is it was really strange for me that people go to class in yoga pants. That was interesting. And maybe a third difference is people touch a lot more often. So as a Hungarian, I would never cuddle with someone who is not my, close relative. While here, people just cuddle with friends and like anyone they really like. And that was strange, but now I really enjoyed it as well. It's really nice.
The TOEFL exam is a test administered by almost every university in the United States to test the proficiency of international students' use of English. An international student has to get a certain score on the TOEFL to get into the school of their choosing. So, many students that take the TOEFL will know the universities available to them based on their score and compare their courses and their environments.
The TOEFL exam, although it was pretty hard, I was able to pass pretty well, so that I can enter SLU today.
I took my TOEFL exam back in Hungary before I came here, and it was not too difficult, so I already had an exam in English language, so it was just like a repetition of that. So it was not really an issue for me, thankfully.